Hello, everybody. There was a little bit of confusion and concern about the assignment for Chapter 27. So I wanted to actually just show you how to do it. So I'm going to run through each step and show you how I was able to do it and create the document. I'll add a little bit of flair to the index, a little bit of fanciness, but I know there was some concern on it because when the index gets added, it doesn't actually show up. So first off, you need to have this file created. It's one you create from scratch. So it's the file with all of the index values. It's one you have to do manually. So I've already done it. So that's the document there with all the index information. So I'm going to close that, minimize that. Then we're going to open up the design newsletter file. You'll notice at the bottom there's no index. This is the raw file. I'm not going to change the name of it. The textbook tells you to change the name to C27AO2. I'm going to skip that. So we're going to start with step number 5, and this is on 27.2. It wants you to make the following changes. It wants you to mark the text for an index using the concordance file, that one file that I created with all the index values. So the way you do that is at any time, just go to references, and then there's insert index. And then from here, you click auto mark. And then when you do that, it's going to ask you what file you're wanting to use for the index for the auto mark. So I have the C27AO2C file with those index values that I created. So I'm going to double click that. And you notice now it changed to be able to see all of the paragraph marks, all the hidden stuff that you don't normally see. I usually like to turn this off just because I'm a simple person. So I'm going to turn that off. And now what the text doesn't tell you to do is go to the bottom, because this is one of the steps that you need to do. Insert a page break. So Control Enter. Type in the word index or index. Press Enter. And then you go back to references and insert index. I'm going to do something fancy, but what the book tells you to do is make sure you're going to be using the from template. As part of the format is going to be from template. Make sure that you're using 2 columns. And then I like to make it look a little bit fancier, so I right align the page numbers. That's totally optional. Then click OK. Hey, what do you know? Magically, the index shows up. So it's a 2-step process. You have to insert the index and do the auto mark. And then you actually have to go back into the file and tell it, insert this actual index. Then what the text asks you to do is insert a page number. I'm going to assume that everybody knows how to do page number, so I'm not going to do that one. Change the line spacing for the entire document to 2.0. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Everybody should know how to do this too. So even my index changed to line spacing of double. Then it wants you to create a page break at the beginning of the title, creating newsletter layout. So I'm going to come up here, creating newsletter layout. I'm going to enter a break. What that does, it changes the page number where that section starts. So I'm going to come back down to the index, and I want to update it. So just click anywhere in the index, click references, and now you can click this update index button. When you do that, it updates the index values, and you'll notice that it changed everything to single space. Just Control A, come back here, do double, and we're good to go. So again, it's a 2-step process to import that index in. And what it's doing, I know there's some confusion, like what is the book actually asking us to do? So I'll create a PDF that shows the end result document. And I'm not going to save this one. This is the one that I created. It has the heading style one for the index and whatnot. Just looks a little bit fancier. So I hope this helps. Feel free to give me an email or let's set up Zoom meeting if you're still struggling. I hope you're doing well, and we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.